Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoded, the place where we try to make sense of the hidden world of corporate filings. In this video, we're going to check out Lindsay Corporation's latest financial move. It looks like they've been busy extending their credit lines, and we're going to break down what that means for the company. Before we dive in, if you like getting clear insights into these complex documents, make sure to smash that subscribe button and join our Discord community for more discussions. It's linked right down below. Alright, let's get straight into it. Lindsay Corporation has just filed an 8K report, which is basically a filing used to announce major events that shareholders should know about. Today, our focus is on a very important agreement they've made regarding their financing. This filing is for Lindsay Corporation, a company that you might know for its agricultural and infrastructure products. We're looking at their report from August 26, 2025. The company is publicly traded and their common stock is listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol LNN. Knowing this helps us understand who they're reporting to and why these filings are so crucial for investors. The main event here is an update to their credit agreement. Now, if you're not familiar with credit agreements, they're basically contracts that outline how a company can borrow money, what the interest rates are, and when the money needs to be paid back. Think of it like a credit card for a giant business. Lindsay Corporation has had a credit agreement with Wells Fargo Bank for quite some time. They've amended it several times before already, and now they've just signed what's called the Fourth Amendment to this agreement. This happened on August 26, 2025. So what does this Fourth Amendment actually do? Well, the most significant change is that they've extended the deadline for this credit facility. It was originally set to expire in August 2026, but now it's been pushed out to August 2030. This essentially means they have a longer runway to use this line of credit. For a company like Lindsay, having access to this kind of financing is important for managing their day-to-day operations, investing in new projects, or weathering any economic storms. Extending it provides greater financial flexibility and stability. Another really interesting point in this amendment is that it explicitly gives Lindsay Corporation the right to reduce or even cancel this credit line whenever they want, without any extra fees or penalties. This is a sign of confidence from both sides. Wells Fargo is willing to offer this flexibility, and Lindsay is being given control. It shows Lindsay can manage their debt obligations efficiently, and they don't anticipate needing the full amount for the entire extended period, but they want the option to have it available. Along with the credit agreement update, they've also made a similar change to something called the line of credit note. This note is essentially the formal promise to repay the borrowed money. Just like the credit agreement, the maturity date on this note has also been extended from August 2026 to August 2030. This aligns the repayment schedule with the extended credit availability. This section of the filing basically says that the changes we just talked about are important financial obligations for Lindsay Corporation. It's about acknowledging that these credit lines and notes represent a significant part of how the company manages its finances. Extending these agreements isn't just a minor bureaucratic detail, it's a strategic financial move that impacts the company's liquidity and its ability to fund its operations and growth for the next several years. Now, while this report mentions the details of the amendment, the actual legal document, the Fourth Amendment itself, is filed as an exhibit. Unfortunately, we don't have access to the full text of that exhibit here, but based on the summary, we can understand the core changes. Similarly, the modification to the line of credit note is also filed as a separate exhibit. These exhibits are the detailed legal contracts that govern the agreements. Finally, the report is signed by Brian L. Ketchum, who holds the important title of Senior Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. This signature confirms that the information in the report is accurate and has been officially approved by the company's leadership. This is standard practice for these types of important filings. So what's my take on all this? Lindsay Corporation's decision to extend its credit facility until 2030 signals a proactive approach to financial management. It shows they're planning for the long term and want to ensure they have access to funds. The fact that they can reduce or terminate the facility without penalty is a positive signal about their financial health and their confidence in their ability to manage cash flow. This extended credit line is essentially a financial safety net and a tool for future investment, which is generally a good sign for a company that operates in sectors like agriculture and infrastructure, where capital investment is often needed for growth. There are always risks with debt, of course, but extending a credit line rather than taking on new, potentially more expensive debt is often a sign of prudent financial strategy. Lindsay seems to be taking a sensible approach to managing its financial future. Alright, that's our breakdown of Lindsay Corporation's latest financial filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.